All right, welcome back, guys. It's another D&D stream with the gang. I'm again joined by our DM, Phoenix Lich.
Hey, yo, it's your boy.
Uh, we all met Charlatan last time.
What's up? What's up?
We're joined by the rest of our party with Blind. He raised his eyebrows, and Phoenix Patriot.
We.
All right, I'm gonna let our glorious DM take it away from here, and let's get this started.
Last time we left the party in a new land, a new world, a new city full of adventure and confusion and blue skies and blue water. They found a place to stay the night. One of them found a group to join, and they did like a little, like, just gather some ingredients type of thing. Nothing too crazy, just kind of feeling their way across the town. Little did they know, another member was on the boat with them, and it also just made it to town. And someone else has been here for a little bit of time. And we're going to see what happens. So, my boys, the two of you,
Yes.
you wake up in the morning,
Yeah.
and because where you're staying, well, no, actually, I'm a liar. Y'all did not go to sleep that night. Y'all had dinner.
Yep.
And we had to end it for the day.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do like.
You were going to try to find like an actual job.
Yeah.
Because y'all made a little bit of money, but not like a lot.
Not a
Yeah.
lot, not a whole lot. I was also summoned somewhere.
Yeah, you were
Oh
summoned.
yeah, I think we're gonna try and find a job and then like figure out what's this summoning thing's going. I was
All
gonna
right.
tag along just for the shits and giggles, because he followed me around. So
Okay.
will-
While
I
y'all
will
are thinking
reciprocate
about that, Blind. The boat got into the harbor. What do you do from there?
Scrack will just kind of lurk under the water and go like alligator style and just coast along the edge of the coast to get to the edges of town and just kind of keep an eye on things to see like what the general populace is like, to see if it's basically safe to come out without being immediately attacked.
The city, like whenever you poke your head above the water just a little bit to see what's going on, the city's kind of divided up like by pie slices with different color banners. And where the harbor is, it's in the very middle of that pie slice. So if you go like west along the shore, you go into the area that has black banners. If you go east along the shore, you go to an area that has white banners.
The banners don't have any kind of iconography or anything that makes it immediately.
Oh, they do have iconography.
Okay.
The white banners have lions of different like silver and gold coloration. The black banners have like dog heads or hounds on them. The blue banners have stars and like navigational stars. The red banners have like hawk or like predatory bird symbols on them. And the green banners have like a emerald serpent, like a green snake. And it usually has like a plant or something else with the green snake, like a tree or a rose or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then. But as far as the people that are present, is it exclusively smoothskins?
No. No. You see a couple rock skins, like legit a couple. and you see some fellow scaled individuals.
Oh, people.
Yeah. Like you see Rockskin and like a mix of like Kobold, Dragonborn, and Lizard folk. Definitely
Okay.
not a lot of them, but there are some.
Okay, then as long as I feel confident that I'm not going to get attacked, then Scrack will like lurch out of the water and enter into town.
Okay.
Specifically, I suppose I'll approach. Are any lizard folk in groups together?
There seems to be a group of 3.
Okay, then Scrack will approach those lizard folk.
All right. You approach them, and they all have like a black silk like rope tied to their weapon sheaths.
Like some kind of a like to symbolize something.
Yeah,
Okay.
What color did you say it was?
black. Hail, brother.
Hail.
New to these lands.
Indeed, Scrack is new to these places.
Ah,
Scrack is in search of some patchwork-skinned folk who's attacked the Riptide tribe.
mm. Gon knows not of this. Can't help.
Hmm. Then Scrack will continue searching. Be warned.
Brothers in the wild may know.
Scrack will just walk away.
Alright. And he'll just turn back and continue haggling with the shopkeep.
And he waddled away, waddle.
And just kind of wander the streets looking for more of similar ilk as time goes on.
Okay. So. Patriot. Want to do a little introduction? What would you be doing around town right now?
Probably
It's-
doing some brewing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you? I'm assuming you're in the red district.
Right, of course.
All right.
Yeah. I'm just doing the brewing. I'm not paying too much heed
Okay.
to the newcomers.
You have your band tied around your weapon sheath. I'm assuming.
Right.
You had all the iconography on display.
Oh yeah. I'm full on displaying the representing.
Yeah. Like you know how town is. You know
Yeah.
that like if you're not wearing your colors, then like you're not gonna get attacked. But like if you're not repping, then you're gonna get hounded by people trying to like recruit you.
People are like me are gonna be upset at you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, you know, you don't have to be a part of my colors. Just you gotta pick a side.
Pick a lane.
So yeah, you will have noticed there's another dwarf nearby. She's where you get most of your ingredients from, and she starts trading off ingredients to a pretty large looking two pretty big guys. One has both have blonde hair. Correct, guys?
I have like white hair.
White.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I think we both have white hair.
Okay, so I was just
Right.
wrong, but I was
Geralt.
correct.
Platinum blonde.
Geralt's.
Yeah. You see two Geralts walking down the alley and like picking up ingredients. They're like, huh, must be the silver. And
Winds howling.
yeah. They bark out some dialogue lines and they get their ingredients and they go. But Hilda, like out of curiosity, is like, Strange folk be coming to town nowadays.
Well, you know, they gotta start the new people coming in, exploring these lands.
Yeah, I guess. But it's like, you could smell the freshness of the boat on them, and they're already picking up, like, wyvern poison and other weird odds and ends.
Here, how about you take these nice new brewed drinks, take it to them. Maybe they won't smell anymore.
Oh, they already left, honey. Come on. Get your head out of the bucket.
It's always in the bucket, you know that.
Come on. And she'll, like, pat you on the shoulder and, like, waddle back to her stall. But, you know, you got a pretty good look at them. And it seems that they were already trying to, like, go out and do stuff. So maybe there's a connection that you could pick up on
Well,
later.
There was
Hmm.
I definitely had blue like was displaying some blue colors.
Yeah.
I have no
Which-
color.
Yeah, he had no color.
Interesting.
But they both looked pretty...
Did I catch a glimpse on how where they were headed?
You can make the... You've been here for a couple months. You can make the connection, like, about a fourth of the way through the Blue Quarter. There's an actually pretty nice, like, cafe that always buys really weird supplies. So you figure they're probably staying there, and they were, like, sent to buy the day's supplies for the food.
Okay. I think I'd like to go.
So if you want to catch up with them,
Yeah, I think I want to go catch up with them, and I would
and
like to sneak up on them, use my height.
okay,
Ooh.
all right, give me that stealth
I'm
roll.
getting it. Yeah.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
I don't think I have any. I've never put anything in stealth, so we're good. We're not good probably, but it's gonna
Don't forget
be.
to roll disadvantage
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
because your armor.
Yeah. Well, that's even worse. Well, it's 8.
Let's see it. I notice him.
Same.
What
Oh,
was? I didn't hear what he rolled.
8.
What you rolled? 8. Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure both your passives are.
I think everyone's passive is higher than 8.
Yeah, I mean, you could have some like weird shenanigans going on.
Are we gonna backtrack real quick to have this interaction?
I will say because he doesn't leave immediately after y'all.
This is
When
we're
y'all
eating
two
our
are having
soup.
your, this when you're having your soup.
Oh,
He comes in and then tries to like be quiet after the bell rings, type of shit. So like the door goes chilling, 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 and he's like, and like slides into a booth, but he's like clearly looking at you.
Do I recognize him? Like from
This is gonna be weird, but roll me perception. This will be retroactively.
yeah. That is oh no. Probably not 6.
No, you do not
Nice.
recognize him.
Ugh.
This is some damn good soup.
Yeah, this is great.
You know, it was a pretty fire soup.
Oh my god.
Deep in
Alright.
the soup.
Jebby,
Oh, just to see if I recognize this man?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll roll. I'm gonna summon my dice. And then
Open.
roll.
I summon thee, blue eyes, white dragon.
Because if you summon the dice and then roll it, it's better.
I agree.
Perception, and I rolled an 11, so that's a 15. Oh
Okay.
wait, did I add? Yeah, that's a 15.
Okay, you needed a 12.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever you were getting the wyvern poison for the ingredient list today, he was like working on like bottling what appear to be probably a kind of ale, maybe a mead.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he seemed to be bottling mead.
Ah, hello, my dear friend. You seem to have followed us from the market.
Hello, laddies. What be you doing in these parts these days?
I mean, I should be asking you. You followed us.
Good soup.
I
It's good soup.
Good fucking soup, man.
I bring a nice flask, and I just wanted to bring this for y'all.
I take said flask
Good.
All right.
and I give it a good little sniff.
Are you trying to like incite him to see if it's poison?
No,
or-
no, it's just a good little sniff to see what it like smells like.
It's an
Um,
ale.
It's a nail.
Yeah, it's not. Doesn't smell bad, but this is gonna sound really weird. This seems to be general stock ale. He wasn't trying anything weird. It seems like he was just making a bunch for like the boys or something.
Okay.
I'll drink it, and I'll be like, good ale too.
Aye.
I'm starting to
good.
really like this island. Good food, good drinks.
So we just get this
Nothing but
free
boys.
ale.
Yeah, so why not?
Well, thank you, friend. What's
It's
your name?
welcome to the island, you know? It's a welcome gift for joining us. It's been 3 months on this island. 3 months.
Sounds like making that sound like it was a long time.
Yeah. Like why are you putting so much emphasis on months and 3?
Well, it's
How
3
long?
months. Goodbye.
What a weird dude. He just showed up, gave us
Little dwarf
ale.
waddles away.
Waddles.
Waddle.
He showed up, gave us ale, and then just
Bowl of soup.
yeah.
About to say, if you also like to describe your character, since you're with the party.
Yeah. So I'm a dwarf, and I've got chainmail armor on, and I have a dope sword by my side, and I've got a big old dark red beard, and dark red flowy hair. And yeah, I look about middle aged for a dwarf. You know, not too old, not too young.
Ooh.
Want some soup? What was your name?
Oh,
again?
your teeth.
Oh right, yeah. My teeth are black, and just like a shiny black.
Okay.
Jet.
Yeah,
Okay.
jet. Yeah. And I turn around and the name's Talbar.
Talbar?
Talbar.
No, Talbar. When you guys join us for a bowl of soup, it's actually surprisingly good.
Good soup.
Yeah, good soup.
Why not today?
Good soup.
Waddle up and get in the chair.
All right.
That's the party name right there. Good soup.
The bartender, he looks you up and down, Talbar, and he's like, this time.
It's not his money, it's my money.
No. He's gotten supplies from me before.
Ah, okay.
The red hold up their end of the bargain. You get
Aye,
your
we
bowl-
do.
You get your bowl this time, Talbar.
Thank you.
And he's not exactly portly, but he's definitely working on getting portly.
So
Human. Like he's about to be like a Barlin Butterbeard kind of guy. He's working his way towards being the old, bald, fat, happy innkeeper. He's just too young and not quite fat enough to get there. But he's working real hard to get there.
Fantastic.
So, does that mean because you said since he's red, you'll serve him, but does that mean you won't serve other people?
Oh yeah. If the White Lion's coming here, I ain't giving them nothing for free.
Aye.
Oh, okay. What about
In fact, I'm charging them a silver more.
Oh.
You're here.
Because you know
I-
that in your district, you typically get discounts.
Yeah.
For like food, room and board, and stuff like that.
Do you really be charging them more?
Yes. They
They could go to their district and
well, not just that. But whenever they're defending the wall and stuff, they like to remind us that they're the ones that helped defend it.
Huh.
You're the one who offered your services. We didn't set a price, so they want to argue and haggle. So I argue and haggle with them back.
It'd be alright.
Seems fair to me.
I mean, y'all don't even have a section of the wall, really. Like you do, but you don't.
So, Talbar. Talbar? That's right.
Yes.
So you've been here for 3 months. What do you do?
No, 3 months. You gotta put it.
3.
I give him. I'm like, really, guy. But I just don't even acknowledge it. Besides that look, and then I'm just
Well,
like, 3 months.
I've been with the Red Hawks, and I like to brew. And what else? What else would he be doing, Caleb?
I mean, it depends on. Have you caught on to the new religions, or are you still?
Oh yeah,
feeling
remember
that out?
I'm still kind of feeling that out. Like
Okay.
kind of got weirded out.
You probably do visit the other districts of town pretty often, because that's where a lot of the churches are. Because the red district of town is more like a giant campsite
Yeah.
that has constantly revolving people.
Well, let me ask you this, Talbar. What has so as you noticed, me and my acquaintance here are new to the island, just kind of feeling the place out, and
1 second, Byron.
Mhm.
Scrack.
we
You smell good soup.
Is this to mean that the soup has meat in it?
Yes.
It's
A
gonna
familiar-
follow this scent.
A familiar meat too.
A familiar meat. Scrack
That
will
was
follow
kinda
the scent.
was, like, we literally bought the ingredients. and-
It was wyvern poison with wyvern meat with like a clam and shrimp. It was like a big gumbo type of thing.
nice.
Acquaintance? I thought we were friends.
Caleb, what kind of like
Slap him
unfortunate
on the shoulder. The greatest friends, my friend.
What?
what kind of like bad situations would just not bad but like really annoying circumstances would you experience on this island, like temperature, bugs, something I can complain about?
Well, there is the constant attacks from random tribes that already live on the island.
That was a little bit more major than I expected, but yeah.
That's a little more major than
Every now and then, it just likes to throw tornadoes and like monsoons in the weather. Think of this as Florida.
Just violence and natural disaster.
Florida.
It's Florida. If Florida also touched Canada every now and then.
Nice. Okay. Aye, well, 3 months
the-
of this crazy tribes raiding and is swatting flies and all sorts of crazy weather and tornadoes and wind and it's crazy.
Sounds like quite the adventure. What I'm like I said, we're new here. So excited to experience all these tribe raids in awful weather. But question for you, so like there's this whole faction thing that I'm like back in, I guess, the old world, where the colors are normal.
Oh, that's something that you would have known you've noticed. You're kind of getting used to it now. The sky and water is blue now instead of purple.
I'm used to it. That's still not normal for me. Like,
I'm not talking to
Oh, I got you.
the Patriot.
The one who's been here for months.
Yeah, the one
Yeah.
who's been here for months. Like you notice that the clouds are white, the sky is blue most of the time, the water's blue most of the time, and yeah, like there's not a weird purple sheen over everything.
But like I have experienced that before.
You grew up on the old lands, and everything there had like a purple, like a mauve
Oh, okay.
filter over it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So back when old land where the colors are kind of normal. It's political for sure, but it's all like family based, not, I guess, ideology based. So I was just curious what drew you to the Red Hawks per se.
Well, nothing really drew me there, but do be keeping me here. Family, I grew up in this. We have been part of them for ages, and this has been my
Oh.
life.
So you were originally a part of the mercenary group before they came over here.
Some might be calling it that.
Yeah, because the Red Hawks, I said this last time, but it was a little like quick. Think of them as like the Mongolian horde or like Viking raiders.
Cool.
Like they are a mercenary group. It's just they're more than a mercenary group.
I got you.
Okay.
So it's like a family thing. Oh, okay. I didn't fully understand that, but I understand that now.
Wait a
Yeah,
sec.
well, you might not have understood that. I just want you to. I want the player to know, but your character might not have.
Both were true.
Both were true.
Both did not understand, but both do understand now. That
So-
was partially out of character and in character at the same time.
We're getting meta here.
My
It'd
good
be like that
sir,
sometimes.
does that mean you have to be born into the Red Hawks or like join it via marriage? How does this work?
Jingling. You see a. Describe yourself.
A kind of like bluish green, almost like a seafoam green lizard folk that's like 7 feet tall, 8 feet tall ish, somewhere between there. I didn't math out exact numbers. With like bright red orangish frills along the top of the head and along the back all the way down to the tail. And wearing a like clearly decorative more than functional shark skin kind of like bashed loincloth vest situation with a big ol' fucking axe and a shield made of animal skin and bone.
Okay. Should we describe our characters as well for?
I would just for them.
Okay.
The stream knows, but just for these two.
All right. Why don't you go first, Rainbow?
Okay, my character has gray, almost palish skin. He has purple eyes, like for the color. He has shoulder-length hair that's white. So he has darker skin than his hair, and his hair's like almost snow white. And he has some facial hair growing. It's not a whole lot. It's just stubble at this point. And he's 5'11", and he's just wearing leather armor that has a that's over his clothes.
Any weapon or anything?
There's a rapier to his side and daggers on a belt that goes across his chest. And you see that he has a bow on his back with some arrows. And a quiver.
I suppose of additional note is on like the sides of my pack are like barbed, very vicious looking javelins.
Okay.
Are they like shark teeth and stingray and stuff like that? Like Aboriginal style?
A
Or
little more disposable than that, just random chunks of bone that have been sharpened into being barbed. Or like just a piece of stone that's been chipped.
okay.
Just whatever's around that can be easily attached to a spearhead.
Cool. And then looking at me, you'll see a just a kind of tan white male human with like short, I would say like faded like on the sides, maybe a little kind of styling, short hair, white hair, with just a white goatee that's like well maintained and groomed, and then he has his left eye is gold and his right eye is green, and he is just wearing like you'll see like kind of some bandages and around his arms, and he's wearing a like black leather duster, just traveling clothes, and has a blue sapphire star kind of pinned to the jacket, and he has a quarterstaff with a a blue
Silk
wrapped,
piece.
like silk wrapped around it, and that's strapped to his back. Well, probably set to the side since he's sitting down at the moment.
All right.
But,
So now, this hulking lizard folk will approach the bar, or any other service area that seems pretty obvious.
Are you here for the soup?
Squint at you, and then squint harder at the other one with the mismatched eyes.
it's good soup. And then
Are these eyes that what you were born with, Smooth Skin?
Yes, as far as I know.
Insight check. Let me roll the die. Summon and then roll. Okay, not
Are-
a horrible roll.
are
Not a great
you-
roll.
Are you lying or are you telling the truth? Wait. Deception or persuasion?
It regardless, like literally, it's just the truth. But I rolled a nat 1, so
Okay.
I was just rolling.
If
to
you
roll.
were trying to hide something, you wouldn't have been able
no.
to.
I'm an open book right now.
You're just confused. You're like, I've never been asked that before.
Yeah, like no, those are my eyes.
That means that my total of 12 determines that this is the truth.
Yes.
Okay.
That was a weird question just to blurt out.
And who might you be?
Skrak is here for whatever has the largest amount of meat.
I believe that'd be this soup.
You're looking at
It's
their
good
bowls,
soup.
like it's eaten pretty well, but like you can still see like shrimp and clams and what appears to be wyvern chunks. Because wyvern meat has like a weird green tint to it that some people find off-putting, but those who like the taste of wyvern is like, oh yes, delicioso.
Delicioso.
Then I'll turn to the bar and pull out the gold pouch that I have. Take that which you will for the soup.
And he like looks at you and is like, okay. And like he takes out like a gold piece, like goes through like a change drawer and he pulls out like 8 silver pieces and puts the 8 silver back in your pouch and takes the gold. But like he's like looking at like, this feels like a trap. Like if I give him the wrong amount, he's gonna like judge me. Well, he hands you the bag back, and then he like you can hear him ladling soup and getting all the fixings, and he plops it in front of you.
Grak will take the soup bowl in one hand or in one giant fucking claw, like mitt of a hand, and go sit. Is there space at your table?
Well, I thought we were just at the bar.
At the bar?
Yeah.
Is there a seat that's immediately available next to me?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just sit down at the like closest spot that's available to me.
Okay. So you're right next to Talbar.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Skrak is in search of those who have taken the flesh of others and warped themselves. So the eyes were questionable.
Oh.
Nope.
Leans
Don't-
over
don't
to
take people's flesh.
leans over to my left, that's where my friend is. I'm like, I think he's a little crazy, not gonna lie.
I don't know. I've seen some crazy shit, so like I believe it, but that's very unsettling.
Well, it's not our problem.
Well, and like as we're having that conversation, I'm just like, I'll clear my throat. I'm like, I feel like we've been very rude. My name's Von de Royce Talbar, and I guess Scrack. How do you
Scrack.
pronounce Scrack?
It's all in the throat. Scrack.
Scrack. Nice to meet you, Scrack. I'm Von de Royce, new in town. Newly part of the Blue Sapphire Star, or the Sapphire Star. Just getting the terminology down, and this is acquaintance slash good friend. What's your name?
Enzo Monami.
Ah, yes, Enzo Monami. As you can tell, we've been friends for quite a while.
I'm taking notes.
What you
At your
when you
service.
say that name, by the way, he switched his last name on you.
So it's Vaughn is the first name, or is it just Von de Ross?
Von de Royce.
De Royce. Von de
Von de
Royce.
Hey, Von der Roysen.
Enzo
Enzo.
Monami.
Do you be religious folk?
No, I do not be religious folk.
Not particularly, but I wouldn't say closed-minded either.
Understandable.
Yeah, because you know all the clerics that exist in the city now have popped up recently. Because,
Yeah.
can't talk to the old peeps.
You'll notice that instead of blinking, Scrack will occasionally lick their eyes.
Oh.
Unsettling.
Talbar is just like,
Love it. Vaughn will take a mental note, but besides that.
Joey, did you introduce your character, or did someone else introduce you?
I did.
Yeah, he.
Okay, what was your name?
Talbar.
Talbar.
Talbar. Don't spell it like a towel with a bar.
It's like Talwar, except for no W, place with a B.
There you go.
And what was your hair color?
Red. Dark red.
One might say Auburn.
Well, gentlemen,
True.
I'll look at Scrack and I'm like, well, Scrack, that seems like a very noble cause, that's fantastic. It is great soup. It's a very noble cause. I'd be happy to help you in this hunt. That seemed like I used to hunt criminals, and so I like. If you need any help, I'm happy to be of service, and we're just looking to. Me and Enzo here, we're looking to get a job and start making some coin. I don't know but if you had we can also certainly look for leads on flesh stealers.
Caleb.
And Talbar, if you have any leads on work either, like I said, I'm just looking for
Is there
a way to make some coin.
Money makes the world go round.
Is there coin in going and exploring? Is that a thing that you can get rewards
Oh, yeah.
for?
Oh yeah, finding new locations, and the red faction routinely brings back ingredients and animals.
Right. Well, if you must know, adventuring out into the wild does pay some good coin, and we could go search for your meat stealers.
Quack refers to them as the patch skins,
Patch skins.
as the bodies of the patch skins have been patched together.
It's a good thing no one else is in here with us listening to this conversation. They could have lost their appetite.
You see
I
the
lost mine. Eat still.
So, as you're finishing up, you hear a bit of a commotion outside.
Well, Let's go.
I will go look through the window of safety.
Define commotion.
It sounds like there's maybe arguing or a scuffle.
All right, I want to partake in the scuffle. I go outside.
But not seemingly wanton slaughter, though.
Yeah. Hopefully.
I'll
I,
grab my quarterstaff and
Then
look at
Skrak will still follow. them.
Crack and Talbar and is like, well, you want to see what's going on, gentlemen?
Aye.
So I guess we'll, as a party, go investigate.
All right. As you head out, you see there's like a group of, for lack of a better term, like the guards of the Blue District.
Mhm.
Are like in a verbal dispute with large goat-headed people.
Goat-headed.
Yeah.
Like what? Like I assume like this is a verbal dispute so far at this point, or is this physical?
So far, but it's very heated. The goat people already have like pikes out.
What do they seem to be arguing about?
Well, you can hear like snippets of the roll me perception if you want to hear.
Okay. I'll roll
I was
that.
about to
Roll as
start.
well.
Yeah. Y'all all walk out.
I didn't really roll, but I'm gonna take it.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
Just spinned. Rolled once, spun. But 7 plus 4, 11.
17.
All right. 17. Okay.
22.
22.
Jesus.
Rolled an 18. It was nice.
God dang.
Well, aren't you proficient in perception?
No, am I? Did I? No, I looked. I didn't see it.
I looked.
Oh, I am.
You-
I am.
Yeah, so 26.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Sorry, 24. You said 22 the first time?
Still.
Yes.
My bad. 24. Yeah. Were you gonna roll
Scrap.
blind?
No.
Okay. So Byron, you hear, because there's two DCs, a 15 and a 20.
For sure.
So for both you and Patriot hear this, and that is the "Get your hounds out of our turf. Call them back. We don't want to be seeing them around no more." And the guards are like, "We don't know what you're talking about. You need to go to this edge of the wall." And only Talbar, you hear to the goats men talking to each other like in the back, going, "These ain't normal men. Get them out."
I'd like to insert myself directly between.
I want you to know I was thinking the same thing. I was just gonna insert myself without having any
We
context.
just both move in.
Yeah.
Hello!
Hello! What seems to be the problem here, my fine gents?
There seems to be a misunderstanding here and probably miscommunication.
Oh, what a tragedy. Maybe we can solve this with words instead of violence?
You say you see hounds? I look at the people.
Before we left the innkeep, I want to. Never mind.
Okay.
Continue.
They're like, not dogs, but like men who are dogs.
Ah.
So wolfmen? Dogmen?
Not.
Enzo. No.
It was a metaphor.
Oh, sorry. Just trying to clarify.
What?
And you see like this like very tribal goat man look at you like it was a metaphor, and you're like,
What
What
colors
do the
is the goat
civilized
man wearing?
folk not understand?
What colors is the goat man wearing?
He very like old school. I say old school. Like handmade, like leather pants, and he's wearing like an open vest.
I ask him, about what
Color-wise,
time
though?
do you see these?
Sorry, what was that?
Byron?
Byron?
Sorry, Byron.
what was his, what was the color though of like
Oh, the
what,
leather?
like are there any like
I think these are
discernible-
the tribe.
I'm trying to see what faction he's in.
None.
I don't think they. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I think this is a tribe that lived here before we showed up.
Cool.
But yeah, I ask him, about what time do you see these men?
We live on the other side of the lake. And we saw a group come out from the walls. We thought, traders. Make some money. Get some goods. So we sent out a group with some skins and some food. They don't come back. They don't come back. We go out there. Half of them are gone. The other half are missing body parts.
Oh,
And we know that these blue freaks experiment on people.
Oh,
Well, that sounds very sumptuous,
Spicy.
but you know what? As I
Like
would
you're like,
say-
I literally just joined this faction.
yeah, it
Like,
sounds a bit
Don't ask me what we do.
sumptuous, but as a, let's say, a token of good faith for the Sapphire Star, we could help hunt down these obvious criminals that butchered your people and hopefully get back those goods at least. And then, at least, and then help them, I guess, bring them to a sort of justice, either a justice for you to serve, or if they seem to be less than compliant, the justice in its own way, a different kind of justice per se,
a stabby.
Grack will
type of
also
justice.
approach at this point.
instead
Alright.
of having to.
You're
I'll
about the
put up-
same height as these goat men.
Me?
Dope.
No, your lizard folk. That's including their horns, though.
So not including my frills.
Yeah.
So yeah, Scrack will approach. It is said that body parts were missing from the corpses. Which body parts are in question?
Heads. Hands. Legs. Liver.
The liver.
Heart.
This concerns Scrack specifically. Scrack will aid in this endeavor.
You of High Rock?
Is that a yes?
No.
Okay.
He's mentioning a local tribe.
Okay, as a tribe name. I thought he was referencing a location.
You from High Rock?
No, yeah.
Okay.
Are you of High Rock?
I see. I was interpreting that as like, are you of Canada?
Oh, no.
Canada.
No.
Are
you
are
of
you
the
are
High
you
Rock?
of Rivia, Geralt? Scrack was of the Riptide tribe, who have been targeted by a clan of skins that have stolen the organs of the Riptides.
They come for clan? All of the
The
clan.
entire clan wiped out, save for Scrack, who has survived by naught but the luck of the god.
I lean over to
That's a sad
Talbar.
story.
I just like lean very low to Talbar and whisper, "We just learned a lot about Scrack today."
Aye.
He'll pat your shoulder. Ashura be with you, child. But we will go back to the clan. If they attack and have destroyed your whole people, they might come for mine.
This is likely. Scrack
Alright.
wishes to annihilate them.
You are blue.
I
You do as you say, we will reopen trade. If not, not one more from a Balfolk will come to you.
it'll be taken care of.
I feel like that's a big deal.
And he like puts his pike like in like a walking staff position, and he starts like clapping all the other Balfolk on the shoulder and like speaking to them in a very more guttural language.
Would this be a Botfolk specific language or like?
Primordial.
Okay, let me.
If
triple
anyone
check.
knows Primordial.
I might. I do.
Okay.
I do as well, I believe. But let me just double check. That's what is it under Dadgummit?
I do
Featured
not.
trait?
I do not.
Oh, I did, but I changed it.
Aha!
Wait.
Wait, I'm changing it back.
The trouble with new characters.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know my languages by heart yet.
What do I know?
Do we ever?
Talbar,
Sorry, different subclass. Never mind.
you picked your extra language from your background already, correct?
You're muted.
Pick it.
Talbar?
Whoops. Yeah, we did not. Wait,
Pick it.
I'm double checking, but
I know the languages that you can pick from.
yeah,
The
no,
language-
I did not.
Okay. So yeah, you can pick between Goblin, Minotaur, Celestial, or Draconic.
Mini Minotaur.
Just for reference, a lot of the leadership of the Red Hawk are hobgoblins.
Oh, then
So-
that would make sense. Yeah, goblin.
Well, that would make sense, but also like Draconic makes sense because y'all have a lot of lizard folk and such, and you're like all the languages make sense.
Well, I mean, I was
But
gonna
the
pick Draconic
leadership, though.
originally. Yeah. Oh, we'll go with Draconic. That was my original choice, anyways.
Nice.
So yeah, so you, Scrack, you can hear them go, "We can believe the Scaled. We must go back to the tribe. We are the greatest among the fighters." And they like trot off in these like pretty big like leaps and bounds.
If I recall correctly, they said that the attack took place on the opposite side of the lake.
They said that's where their tribe lives. But
Okay,
they saw people leave the wall, so they tried to meet them halfway.
I see. So it was just a couple of scouts that met.
I'll look at the guards.
No, it was a whole trading group.
Okay,
Like they-
I see.
they-
I see.
Yeah.
I'll look at the guards and just be like, well, that seemed to could have gone a lot worse. Is there
Yeah.
a way? Is there a way you guys can talk to the heads up to make this a official thing?
He snaps his finger, and you see a crow land on his shoulder.
Mhm.
And he like speaks to the crow and is like, "Go to the lady, tell her to write up a paper for this work, and we'll assign it to
Von der Royce.
Von Delroyce. He'll go to campus number 2 to pick up his paperwork." And his crow flies off.
Did you just say go to the lady? Like, what does that mean? There are several ladies.
At campus 2, there is what we jokingly refer to as the lady. The headmistress of campus 2 is some people's type.
Could you
What
point
does that
me
even
in
mean?
the direction? Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to. Could you point me in the direction of campus 2?
It's the one you came from.
Oh, perfect. So would I know that?
You would not know that was campus 2. It was
Cool.
just you just knew it as a campus that you went to.
So he points me in that direction. I was like, oh, I was just there. Perfect. I was like, well, gentlemen, let me go grab this paperwork real quick, and then looks like we got a mystery to solve.
Is
Enzo,
this paper necessary to track?
It's necessary
To get
for
paid?
yes.
Scrack, my friend. Let me just tell
And
you.
it cannot wait.
No.
It cannot. It won't take too long. By the time we get there, it should be just a very quick conversation, taking the paper, and then we'll head out. Okay. I
Then make
definitely
haste.
understand your urgency though, and we'll start trot I'm like as I'm explaining that, starting to trot towards campus 2.
Scrack will stand right here.
Perfect.
I just
But
go-
as y'all leave in Draconic, Scrack is just like, damn smooth skins.
yeah, I'll just follow.
Got their priorities backwards.
Von
Just turn around and,
Delroy's. I'll just follow Von Delroy's.
Okay.
Yeah, I should go as well.
Enzo,
As you do, another kid bumps into you, and you feel a
I-
paper in your elbow.
What's with these damn kids bumping into me?
I check my coin purse.
It's there.
All right, cool.
What? I open up the paper. What does this one say?
Did I fucking stutter? Smooth brain.
Scrack will get distracted and go back inside the tavern to gorge on food for fuel for this endeavor.
All right.
Enzo, I mean, we were gonna go do. I know you had like this weird letter thing that a kid gave you, and then like seeing you like reading another piece of paper. You know, speaking of which, like this isn't going to interrupt anything that concerns you, right?
This letter?
Yeah.
I've just been summoned. It never said what time, but it looks like they're getting impatient.
All right. Well, I guess you seem like a person that arrives exactly when you want to. So
As I'm like walking between you two, probably unbeknownst to you guys, I'm super tiny. It just be like, what does this letter mean for you?
I have no clue. I've just been summoned
Summoned for what?
to the entertainment district.
You would know that to be in the black control territory. The Black Hounds and the Red Hawks work a lot together.
You should go
The-
down to the Black District.
They never told me what time.
Well, maybe.
I'll
now.
ask Talbar. Talbar, our companion Scrack seems to be, on a time crunch, and as I want to be as respectful of his urgency as we can. Do you recall if the Black District is on the way to this gate entrance that was described by the goat people?
Caleb.
Technically, no. But yes. Every district has a gate.
But not,
okay.
not from the gate that'd be the closest to our objective.
The closest gate to anywhere, with very few exceptions, is the Red Gate. Because it's in the very middle of town.
Okay.
So unless you're going along the coastline, the Red Gate's the gate that a lot of people go to.
So like physically though, like to get to where he needs to be in the Black District to the Camp 2 is just not on the way.
I mean,
Well,
by like a football field.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, okay.
like you're not, because the city is on the coast, so it's not like a big circle city having to go
Yeah.
across the town. You're like going to be in this corner and then you walk outside and go this way instead of walking out here and going that way.
Okay, so we could make the detour.
Yeah.
Or
It's like
not.
it's like jumping the wall for Whiterun instead of going through the gate.
Uh,
We could make a detour this way.
Well, Talmor, how would you say how serious are people summoning from someone in the Black District be?
What does the letter say exactly?
what did the first letter say again?
It was upon the lines of, "We know you're in town. Come to me."
Ooh.
They didn't even give me like a place to meet.
Oh, they did.
Okay. What's the place?
What-
The pit.
The pit.
What's the pit?
What's the...
It's the main headquarters for the Blackhounds.
Oh, okay.
It's locally like the Blackhounds call it the pit. So on the paperwork it says the pit. Most other people know it as the Coliseum.
Oh. Ooh. Hi, my friend. Maybe we should go and deal with this other situation first.
And if someone's, you would know, having spent 3 months here, if someone's saying come to the pit, then the person who's saying that is the Kennel Master.
Yeah, we'll come round to that.
So do we not want to go now or later?
If we're on a time crunch for our friend Scrack, then we'll go later.
That is not the image I was trying to impress upon you.
Oh,
I was trying to say, you have a feeling that he will not wake up alive if he does not go now.
right. Which I'm getting
The-
parts of too. Which I feel like either way if he goes.
The head boss of the Blackhounds said, "Come over here," and then he ignored him for over half a day.
Oh, so this isn't. Oh, I figured this. I thought this was going on for a lot longer. Oh, okay. Then yes.
Yeah,
Well,
the Jarl of Whiterun said, "Come to my house," and then he
What
said,
if
"No."
if you von der Ross
The Royce.
De
But
Royce.
you can call me Vaughn for short.
Von, you might go and continue on with our friends Grax, and I can go with our friend in. I keep wanting to call you Enrique. Enzo, to the pit to ensure that he's okay.
Sorry about that.
Oh, it sounds like a plan. I'm assuming we're probably pulling up on to
Sorry about that.
the
Stream.
second
Had to fix
campus
the
anyways.
camera.
So I was like, I'm just gonna go grab this paperwork. I'll grab Scrack. We'll
All right.
start our trek or meet up with
Okay.
I guess meet y'all at the Red Gate in say an hour and a half.
Probably will be less than that.
What I'll do is 1 second.
An insert period of time here.
I will. Okay, never mind.
Oh, it's an hour.
Yeah. So yeah. Getting the paperwork, you see, because yours is real short and real easy.
Yeah.
You get the paperwork, and in getting the paperwork, you see this almost middle-aged, not quite, lady
Yeah.
in a blue dress that's almost gray.
Mhm.
It's snug in certain places, but not like just skin tight.
Yeah.
And she just looks at you like, "Who the fuck are you to make me have to do emergency paperwork?" She doesn't say it, but she like there's that look on her face.
I just give her my most charming smile, and I'm like, Von der Royce at your service.
She goes, "Oh, a pleasant one, I'm sure. Anyways, here is the paper in triplicate. One you must return back here. One you keep for yourself as treaty well done.
Course.
And one you deploy to the ball folk as a healthy reminder that you did do the job.
Perfect.
Now, when you are done, please report and fill out the aforementioned forms telling what happened.
Oh God. So
Because if there is corruption in the Sapphire Star, we would like to know so we can maybe hunt out the rest. If there isn't corruption in the Sapphire Star and it's just some random gang of hooligans, then we would also like to know who's trying to step on our turf.
Of course. And just to clarify, we don't take like
We do not take living subjects.
perfect, and we don't like harvest organ like body parts.
Those who've dedicated their life to science, we will.
That's a different thing. I'm not worried. You know what? I'm asking too many questions I don't care the answers for. So, as long as living subjects, that's good. Good enough for me. I'll take the paperwork and head out. And
Alright.
head back to the inn where I.
She gives it to
Or-
you in like an oilskin
Mhm.
like little packet. That way you
Yeah.
can like lawyer up and be like, objection.
Perfect.
So, Talbar, have you been to the entertainment district a lot, my friend?
What generally is out here? I assume there's a fight pit.
There's the Coliseum, and there's like smaller fight pits for like boxing and stuff.
Right.
Brothels,
Hmm.
bars, casinos.
I gotcha. Not myself too much. No,
Not too much, huh?
don't find much here for me.
Not even the bars? You seem like a man that would do a drinking contest.
I do like the drink, but I do like my own camp.
Okay. To each their own.
To each their own. I like to drink to that sometimes.
I could drink to that right now, but I don't have
you-
anything.
We should not make detour.
All right. So you get to a large Coliseum structure. It looks like it can fit about half the city.
So did they summon me to fight? Because I don't want to do that.
Well, in the case you do you know how to fight?
These weapons are just for show, my friend. I do not fight at all.
Aye.
Roll me insight. None of his weapons look new and unused. Roll me insight.
Can I roll deception?
Yeah, you may.
Does I rolled so low. Where's my modifier?
Oh god.
Insight. I have that, right?
It's
You,
in-
yeah, you have a +6
I do.
insight.
Yeah. So then, and then,
Ugh.
yep. So it's 12.
That's a nat 20 with +6, so 26.
Okay, yeah. You're worried for this man. Like you're like that was a pretty good idea to buy used weapons. That way people think you know what to do. But oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. I just look at you with mega concern and I just come on, let's
Don't worry,
finish this.
my short friend. I fight with words.
I'm sure you do.
All right, you get to the Coliseum, and the second you do, you see a rather tall lady wearing a black veil over half of her face. Walk out of the shadows. She has like a great sword on her back, and when she gets closer, you see that her hair is snakes.
Oh god.
Hey, holy water gods. What is this?
You know her as the second in command of the Black Hounds.
Oh, okay.
She just came out of the
What?
shadows, out of nowhere.
Why is this? It is the question.
What?
I said, then the question is, why is this?
Yes. She goes, "It's about time, Silver Eye. It's about time."
I'm a busy man. I was gathering info.
Too busy to come over and say hello.
Hello!
Pick up a silk rope
A silk rope?
where you belong.
I've quit that life. I'm a changed man. I paid my time.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
You calling me a liar?
Want to look underneath this mask and find out?
Do I turn into stone if I am lying? Like, why
Yep.
you... What?
Yeah, she's a Medusa.
Well, yeah.
I don't feel like that's the case. I think I just turned to stone. she just wink at me under that veil?
Well, her eyes are uncovered.
I might not be here now anymore. I will
No,
stand
no,
over
no, you're
there.
part of this, Talbar. You can't go now.
Yeah, Medusa. You don't. I mean, you don't know.
What's her
this.
name? What's her name again? Do I know her name?
No.
Do I
A lot
know
of the
her?
higher ups in the Black Hounds just go by nicknames.
What's her nickname?
Shadow Dog.
Madam Shadow Dog. Now, would you please speak with my friend? I have brought him here that you've summoned and resolve an issue? Question mark.
Are you trying to ditch me? Like, leave me?
I just tried to help.
Don't worry. She's like, don't worry, honey. You're safe here.
Him or me?
And
She threatened.
you should be. All right. And she pulls you into the Coliseum, and like I'm just sitting in like a chair in like the middle of the arena. Is this grizzled, old, scarred half-orc?
It smells like home.
Exactly. And he's just like slumped back in his chair, like dagger on the fingertip type of thing.
That's a dull dagger.
Hurts more.
It hurts more. He has to be more edgy. Good evening, sir. What I see that you have given me 2 pieces of paper saying that I've been summoned here.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, here's how it's gonna go. I'll tell you where the people that ratted you out and stuck you in that hole are. If you work for me.
Ooh.
Join up with the Black Hounds. Do good work. An honest living. Killing for good coin.
So bribery, so I can get information on those rats.
It's always good to clear out the rats from the storehouse. I just haven't had a reason to kill them, but you have a reason to kill them. And I need a new knife.
I don't know why, but my brain instantly was like, just go to the kitchen. Okay. Interesting. Why not? I'm not doing anything.
And, I think if you stay around our friend Talbar, you might find some clues on some other things you're looking for.
I figured that's why I was trying to get close to him to begin with.
Anyways, shake the hands. Let's get this over with.
Okay. Sticks hand out.
Alright. He grabs your hand, and it's like a vice. But, like, he's not just being like that. You know, like, when you're a teenager and you're like, I have strong grip, must crush hands. Like, he just has a very firm handshake. Like, he's not crushing your hand to, like, show you that I'm stronger than you. It's like, oh, no duh.
Take 1 bludgeoning damage.
My hand.
But no, like, firm handshake, and Shadow Dog pulls out like a paperwork for you to sign.
Oh
As you pull-
god, you guys do paperwork too?
It lets me find you if you betray me.
Me, I've never betrayed anybody.
I know. We call it rat insurance.
I like it. I like the name. Alright, give me the thing.
She gives you the paper,
Do I
and he
sign
gives you the dagger.
to cut my finger? Like,
Yep.
Okay. Like, cut and just do a thumbprint? Like, is that what they...
Yeah. And then once you do, you see your blood absorbs into the paper and turns into your name.
My real name?
Yep.
There goes my real name.
And slips up, and you see like a mouth with like a horned head, like bites close the contract.
This place is weird.
You get used to it. Anyways, nice working with you. Go and do what you need to do. If I have anybody I need you to kill, I'll tell you.
All right, I'll be waiting.
And once you're back and you do me a favor, I'll do you a favor.
What's the favor?
I'll tell you where the first rat is.
Oh, okay. I'll definitely be coming back.
Have a good trip. Don't die and all that jazz.
Don't plan on it. I go back to Talbar.
So you've gone and joined the black.
Is the snake lady still following me?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I did.
Alright, she's like,
Yes?
and she gives you the black silk rope.
What?
And she gives you it's like a leather bracelet that has like a dog tag on it.
Okay, I guess I put that on. Like, wouldn't it be smarter for someone of my line of work not to flaunt their color?
No,
Okay.
I'm a martial person. She's a martial person. We got destruction wizards. We got salesmen, whores, clerks, stable boys. They all wear the color.
Okay, I was just asking.
You do be wearing the color nice.
It's because of my pale skin. The black highlights it.
The black is contrasting with my skin. And by this time that y'all are getting to the red gates, you can see like Scrack and Vaughn are like chilling. It seems they've probably been there for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
I just assumed that I was able to get through 4 additional bowls of soup in the meantime.
About so. Yeah.
That way I
Yeah,
could round
so-
off that gold.
Yep.
Hello!
Which, for context in roleplay, is just Scrack at the bar with the gold pouch sitting there, just like having soup, and then having the guy just take silver out and then provide soup. And he's just like, I don't know what to do here.
I don't know what to do.
I'm just shaking my head like we have a place to be in like an hour, but we got an hour to kill. So
Exactly. Might as well fuel up.
As me and Talbar are walking, when we see them, I'm like, so Talbar, I think Shadowhound has a thing for you, my friend.
What? Me?
She gave you the wink.
I didn't see the wink. Blushes.
I'll
I don't-
see.
The wink wasn't even meant for him, was it?
Do I
No,
see
she looked you in the eyes and winked.
you fucking dumb? Do I see
He
them?
knows that though.
Yeah. Your roguey friend isn't very quiet.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, look who decided. You guys,
Vaughn, my friend.
it looks like you're a bit more colorful, if that's a way to describe black. But you got looks like I see the additional accessories.
It was kind of forced,
Well, you know,
More or less.
more or less.
Onward, the pleasantries can be exchanged as we walk.
All right, Scrack's down to business. So Talbar, you gonna hit up Shadowhound later?
No. No.
The immediate, like, you're gonna head up Shadowbound later? No.
no, never.
Why not, my friend?
Not my type.
What is your type?
Shorter.
Yeah, I guess make our way.
It's a bit more hair and a stone.
She didn't have stone.
Like past the gate and stuff. Can I just do an investigation check to see, or investigate, to find like tracks of people? Because this is what happened last night, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this happened earlier in the day.
I
No,
thought
no,
so
no,
as
no.
well.
Sorry, it happened yesterday, but they didn't think anything bad happened until this morning.
Okay.
I see. Okay, then yeah, Scrack will also be looking for tracks.
Okay.
Um, are you proficient in investigation?
Well, investigation is not what I was going to attempt, if at all possible.
Okay,
I was
I'll just-
going to see about survival, since we're in the middle of the coastal woods.
So I'll say survival's good to try to find like a trail that makes sense. And once y'all find tracks, then you can use survival to keep tracking.
Gotcha.
But
And
so survival to find like the good footpaths to try to help his investigation.
Oh.
Talbar is also proficient with survival. If one of you wants to help the other one, or if you both want to roll, it's up to y'all. And then
Talbar, are you helping or are you rolling?
I got neither, so.
So yeah, Vaughn, give me that investigation roll after we find out what they rolled.
Okay. Sorry. Again, what were we doing?
Survival?
For?
To try to find the most logical path to get to the
Oh, okay.
Goatman village.
I think we would just. I don't think we would like. Well, I'll help. Yeah, since that would make sense. I'd probably know this place a little bit better.
Okay, that's much lower. So, that's a 15.
Roll me your investigation check as if you had expertise, Byron.
it's so proficient and expert.
Well, it's,
Double
you
proficiency.
you just double.
Oh, just double proficiency. Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is 2 at the moment. Yeah.
2 at the moment.
So Talbar, do you have a home here in the city?
I live in the tents of the Red Hawks.
Did you have to buy the tent?
No.
So they just give it out? Like, is it a big tent or like a tiny tent for one person?
Just me.
Just you.
alone.
What's your total, Byron?
14.
Okay. You don't really find anything for a while. You are hours into your walk, and you're beginning to give up. You're like, okay, I guess we goofed. Like, we didn't find the path that they took.
Yeah.
And then y'all are like along the lake line, and y'all are like, okay, screw it. Let's get some like water in our canteens. Let's refresh. And walking towards the lake, that's when you notice like broken twigs in the brush, and you're like, oh, okay, hold up. And then you get past the tree line towards the lake side, and that's where you find blood and like some body parts still.
Ooh.
When we're doing the canteen refill, Scrack will just dump out this gourd on himself and then refill it.
Okay. I'm like, hey, it looks. I look up from like filling my canteen. I'm like, hey guys, I think
Like,
what
you're
we're
like filling up
looking
your
for-
canteen, look 5 feet to the left. Ah!
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Little trickle of blood gets in your water.
Yeah.
It adds flavor.
No.
No,
It does.
It doesn't. Oh.
No.
It adds pre.
It does.
Scrack thinks so.
Nope.
No?
I-
Is Scrack
Sure.
and me the only ones? Okay.
All right. So I guess we'll follow the trail of body parts.
Yeah, I would say we're close.
Well, this is what appears to be where the attack happened.
Yeah. So I'd say we're probably pretty close to the village, right? That's what we're looking for.
Well, you're about halfway to the village
Okay.
because their traders left the village to meet.
Are
with
there-
our fellow
Yeah,
traders.
so we should track them back to their village.
No.
Or the steps they took to get there.
Well, or no, just see if there's any tracks leading away from this attack site.
Yeah, because if we
They're-
track
they're-
it back to the
You
village,
can't find
We're just
You're
gonna
trying
We
to
know
kill
where
it.
the village is. We don't need to find out where the village is.
Yeah. So what's
There's
going
nothing-
on?
What we need to do is we
Trying
need
to
to
kill
track
us.
where these guys went after killing the guys.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, should we?
Now you need survival checks
Yeah.
to continue tracking.
Survival. Okay, summon die, and then roll.
I'll assist
No.
someone.
No. You
Gotcha.
should totally assist me.
I give you the
Rolled
help back.
so bad. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I?
I'm just leaning up on a tree.
So 5, and then
I'm also taking notes of the crime scene per se.
Okay.
I got a
My
gorgeous.
report
8.
later.
Even with the assist.
You rolled a 2.
No, yeah.
With advantage? I give you the help action. So you can roll.
Hell yeah. Hell
Okay, I was like, Joey.
I didn't do that.
I rolled a nat 1 and a 2. Like,
I've
Oh,
been there.
That is
I mean,
much
I
better.
know. I know you've been there.
That
I just don't
killed
want to see
Byron.
it posted
21.
on the stream. 21?
21.
Much different story.
We would have been
Well,
lost
damn.
for hours.
That means I don't get to say, oh, you know what Joey rolled? I rolled twice that. It's a 16.
Okay.
oh, nice.
Okay. Both of you find the tracks. But I'll say with Talbar's like knowledge of the immediate area, you can kind of Talbar, like you're following the tracks and you're like, okay, if they're just going in like a straight line so far. And what
You can
area?
like you have more of a prediction of where they're going.
Mm-hmm. And what I'll say is, I will go to our handy dandy little map here. So, I'm going to try to zoom in.
You can zoom in.
Yeah, I just wanted to. So, the city is right here.
Oh god. The cursor doesn't shrink.
Yep, I just noticed that. Yep,
Oh
So-
no.
the city's right here.
Oh
the ball-
great, my other rodeo froze.
Oh no. There you go. The Ballfolk village is right here. And y'all came around this way.
Just around the river bend.
Okay.
And they're making a straight line towards this little cove.
Hmm.
Oh, no.
Gotcha.
And that's probably going to take them about you know that they were thinking about maybe making a town here, but a lot of storms hit there, so they gave up on that idea.
Hmm.
They're quitters.
So there's like some rubble and ruins in there. So that's your guess, Talwar.
Okay. Well, they be headed that way. I think towards the Gulf.
Yeah, they call it Shattercliff.
To Shattercliff.
Alright, I guess to Shattercliff we go. Lead the way, Talbar. My
Aye.
good friend.
Do you want to be stealthy?
That's up to you.
How far is that? Like, how long is that trek
I
gonna take?
choose to be stealthy.
On foot, it's a 3-day walk.
Jesus.
Brack would choose haste over stealth.
Okay. I'll follow his. This feels very personal for him, so I'll take his lead and.
Crack has lost the patch skins
Like,
once
should we
before.
go
Crack
get
does not intend to do so again.
Horses, or we just just want to walk.
Hey,
there?
y'all can go back to town. Take y'all about 3 or 4 hours.
We could.
Y'all can pick
The
up.
tracks don't seem to be like hooved or like load-bearing animals, right?
They seem to be walking. Now some of the tracks have hooves.
But they don't seem to be like. I don't know if my 15 or 16 would get me there, or Talbar's 20, whatever. But it doesn't seem like load-bearing hooves. It's like potentially animal person hoof.
It seems the heaviest thing there weighs about 300 pounds, maybe.
Okay, so yeah, it's not like an oxen or a horse or like a large,
So-
like a giant
They all
goat.
seem bipedal.
We could just go back and either take a boat or get some riding animals.
What would be your recommendation, Talbar?
Boats
As
are
an
expensive.
expert so far.
Yeah, so we should see if we can get some.
Now,
I'll see if I can get some help from the Red Hawks, and we can take some horses.
about to say, Talbar, you do know, if Scrack is willing, if 2 or more members of the Red Hawk need rides, the Red Hawks will give rides. But you are 1 member of the Red Hawk.
I am but one.
Just
But
quickly,
Scrack is unaffiliated.
quickly like hides my colors. Be like, I could just sign up again.
Skrak, do it be you choose to turn around and get faster animals, you might want to join the Red Hawks. Therefore, we may get horseback.
And get there faster.
Free horses? Wow, this place is nice. If they give out free horses.
So
Kind of.
I'm sure all.
Does the smooth skin not have faith in the travel abilities of our legs?
I have faith, just not in time.
If you ride, it will be a day travel, like a full day travel.
We could be there tomorrow, as opposed to 3 days from now.
This is tolerable.
Hey,
back to town.
Would such an animal be useful for Skrak's own purposes?
Not the horses,
no. Well,
but there's
There's
other
gonna be quite a-
animals.
let's go back.
Yeah.
I'm not sure this question. I'm not sure that Skrak's question was understood by the party.
Nope. Nope.
So what do you answer, Skrak? Then just sure.
Yeah, I answer for everyone. I'm like, yes, Scrack, yes.
Skrak, as we walk back, what do you mean?
What other purpose is there for an animal?
To ride it?
To eat smooth skin.
No, not the horses. No.
Did you think you would
Er-
eat the horse and just run faster, Scrack?
Traveling.
If Skrak needs to travel a long distance and does so quickly utilizing a horse, then Skrak eats the horse at the end to not have another mouth to feed.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's what Scrack meant. Okay. Then no, don't eat the
I mean,
horse.
the horses can just eat like grass and
It-
stuff.
the,
So
the horse is gonna be borrowed.
have to return them.
This is distasteful.
Scrack, have you bought many horses and just ate them?
Skrak does not ride other creatures.
He just rents a
Skrak has
horse.
faith in Skrak's own legs.
Rents a horse, thinks it's like taking food out to eat.
No, yeah, it's legitimately like Skrak sees it as takeout.
All right, so we head back.
It's delivery. It delivers me, then I eat it.
I love the idea of him riding into battle, gets off horse
Also-
in the middle of battle, just eats horse.
I mean, sidebar, like, just the mental image of a big ass lizard man on a fucking horse is ridiculous.
It's great.
In fact, I'm not so sure the horse is gonna like that idea. We're gonna find out together.
All right, so you get back to the red camp, and you have to, like, as I said, like, you can rent horses, or if you can convince Scrack to join, you're gonna get free rides.
So, Skrak, will you join the Red Hawks? I could take you, so that you might be initiated.
Are we in the middle of your camp? Just saying this out loud?
Yeah, like the Red Hawks don't care.
Okay.
What is owed of joining the Red Hawks?
Your soul. No,
Wait a
Caleb,
second.
You get a 1d10 cantrip.
You become a warlock.
Uh,
Yay!
What is expected of the Red Hawks? Blood in times of need and family.
And so now that we are in the middle of the camp, though, I recall you saying that there are a bunch of there's just lizard folk all around in the Red Hawks as well.
Yeah.
Then Scrack will simply ask the nearest lizard folk.
Okay.
Brother,
Yes.
what are the benefits of joining such an smooth-skinned tribe?
We visit many clans in the wild. Allows us opportunities to make large family. Also, for the most part, the best meat.
These are favorable. Scrack will be one of the Red Hawks.
Is it me
Wonderful.
or is Scrack just when he says smooth skin? Does he say it with a lot of hate?
Scrack says it the same way that you might say pack animal.
The hard ooth. Smooth.
Like it's distinctly the hard K and skin.
God
No,
damn
yeah,
it.
Scrack says it the same way that you might say pack animal. It's like it doesn't mean anything. Scrack just talks about y'all like you're a complete other to him.
All right.
Fair enough.
So
We get him initiated.
sign the paperwork, Scrack.
All right. There's not paperwork.
I should have joined them.
So there's 3 different legions of the Red Hawk here. There's Taubars. And then there's one that seems to be made up more of like goblinoids and some like other more monster races. And then there seems to be one that seems to be a little bit more like, for lack of a better term, like put together. Like they seem more of like an actual legion instead of like a band.
I just cracked the hell out of my back.
Does it matter?
Taubars isn't like just dwarves. It seems to be a mix of like you see some goblinoids, you see some minotaurs, you see dwarves, you see humans. And there's some, and the lizard folk you were talking to is a part of Taubars.
Does it
But there seems to be more lizard folk in the second one.
Scrack's not super invested.
Okay. So
If
it's
the
like-
one that said there's travel and meat to be had is in Talbars, then I'll join Talbars.
Okay. The initiation is really simple. Each legion has their own scar. For Talbar's clan, it is a big X on their left arm. So they give you the knife, and they give you the red cord.
I was totally expecting something super bizarre, like the knife and a white cord, and then you stain the white cord in your own blood or some weird shit.
You know, I totally would have done that if I didn't have like my edge meter already going from earlier.
Plus, that would just turn the cord brown over time.
Yeah, I was trying to bring it down.
Just more edge.
Also, not necessarily everybody bleeds red.
True.
But yeah, so
That probably
will-
was how it used to be, and then they started like a few people they initiated didn't bleed red, and it went. They're
were
like,
like-
it was real awkward, so they stopped doing that.
yeah, there's like really, really old members that have like purple fucking cords, and it's like, what happened there? It's like,
Like there's like someone that like has a blue cord, and it's like it's real confusing, and so
There's like red tassels at the end of the blue cord.
Yeah.
And they're like, what?
What are you
What does
part
this
of?
mean? Signals, dude. It's like no, the scar. Like you understand.
You
Everything
gotta
else is red. Like what are you missing here? And like it's just
Alright.
the
Take the 1 slashing damage.
does it matter where on the arm?
Just the bicep somewhere.
Okay.
Between your shoulder and your elbow. Just a big
Okay.
X.
Then yeah, just like basically right in the middle. Which will take a little bit of work because natural armor is the fucking thing. My armor class is not from being a barbarian. My armor class is from being a lizard. So it's gonna take some like.
So as Scrack's just clawing into him, I'm just gonna make Aloe chatter with nearby Red Hawks.
All right. They're not like standoffish. It is like most of them act like they got stuff to do. They're moving. Like even the ones that like Scrack was talking to, like he was looking at a map, like getting ready to go back outside. Like it doesn't seem there's a lot of like idleness in the Red Hawks.
Or I just
Like-
chit chat to anybody who wants to that'll carry a conversation.
Okay.
With himself.
Well, there's like a clerk who is like running like a stall. All right, so yeah, you cut your arm. They give you like some salt to pack the wound to make sure that like it stays open, but it doesn't just drip for the rest of the day,
Right.
and it actually makes a scar.
Right.
And then they give you your red silk, and yeah, you are able to get mounts.
Oh, I guess
In-
actually this would be a relatively noticeable character description. Scrack also already has a very obvious scar running all the way from like the where an ear would be. I don't know how lizard folk ears work. Like across the mouth and like all the way to the other side of the chin, and like is missing a tooth where the scar goes across.
Ew.
Mm.
Delicious. So in the mounts pool right now, there's 2 chariots. One is Drake pulled, one is double horse pulled. There's another Drake in the like horse mounts pool, and then there's like normal horses. You also have an Auroch, and then you just have like an actual like carriage.
What's that?
Could we like take? I mean, I guess now it negates the purpose of having Scrack join, but could we just take one big one and still get there also in a day?
I mean, you would need to have 2 members to get the big one.
Okay. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, we could just take the big one and then
I mean,
I'll drive.
yeah. Well, first off, you know how to drive a chariot. You don't know how to drive a carriage.
True. That is different.
What do the horses look like?
There's a mix. There's some like smaller horses that seem to be made for some like the goblinoids
Mhm.
that are like endurance horses.
Yeah.
And then you see like bigger versions of like those like endurance horses. Then you see some more like Arabian Nights like fast horses.
I want Arabian Night.
Fast
What-
horse.
Yeah. What color is it?
Yeah, it's probably best we just take horses if we're gonna be like out in the wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
The one that like you kind of shine to is a dark brown, almost black, with black hair.
Ooh, cool. Yeah.
I don't know the
Cool.
color scheme of horses. I just know what color horses are.
I mean, I just want a color of horse. You know,
I go.
Okay.
I get a horse.
get a horse.
Whatever is the beefiest horse around.
Well, what I was saying is there's also a drake in the pool.
Like
So
for a
you-
person to ride.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, so I'll just get an Arabian Night horse. Arabian Night.
What was the other
Yeah.
version of horse?
My
The like, endurance
most
horses.
black horse.
Oh yeah, I'll go with the Arabian then.
Okay. Yours is like painted Mustang style, like American horse.
Whose?
What
Like-
is
like-
the
You Jeffrey,
Okay.
like white and like brown, like spotted.
Would I have a horse already as
Yes.
mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have your horse. It's already been like painted. Has your saddle on it.
what is the appearance of the drake?
The drake is like it's green, but like a really dark green. Like like wet moss
Yeah.
is like that color. And it's also like dull. It's not like a shiny green.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's saddled up.
Okay, let's ride on.
So I'm not going to make any of you make checks to ride your horse, but if you want to stay on your horse when combat starts or stay on your mount, those are animal handling checks.
Cool.
Understood.
Okay.
So we
Or if
ride
there's like a
or-
storm or something and you want to
Yeah.
try to keep riding through the storm, I might make you roll animal handling.
So I guess we ride through the night.
We ride for Gondor.
Yeah, just
I'll
say we just
say,
ride. We just go.
Y'all been resting mostly.
Yeah.
Like one late night isn't gonna kill you. Now if
For
you
sure.
try to stay up 2 nights in a row, then give me
Yeah,
that
yeah.
exhaustion, baby.
All right. So
So yeah, we go
Upwards
back
and
to the same trail. I take it, right?
yeah.
And y'all ride.
We ride.
I'll be keeping my eye out to see like if we catch up to them and like make sure that we don't just pass them.
I just need
Okay.
to imagine Scrack's lizardy head as it like staying in like perfect motion, like a lot like a
Like, like whenever you shake a chicken.
yeah.
Exactly. That's
Exact
exactly
same
what's happening.
location.
Yes, Scrack and his mounts are both that way. They both have the chicken gyroscope going on.
Fuck yeah.
But also, it's kind of funny because like you and Scrack are almost eye level while you're on your horses, because his Drake isn't much shorter, but it's shorter than a horse, but it's dramatically longer and wider.
Nice.
So like y'all are looking each other in the eyes, and you're like, God dang, Scrack is huge because you've seen other people ride Drakes, and they look small on a Drake, and Scrack is like a man on a pony.
Nice.
Just like head perfectly still, occasionally licking eyes, and you're just like, this man's a freak. I mean,
All right,
you're also probably used to it because you've known other lizard folk, but
yeah,
So yeah, I'm thinking this man's a freak.
yeah. Tashk is a pretty good guy. The lizard folk he was talking to.
Yeah.
He helped you on the last raid.
He's a good man.
Yeah, he helped you on the last raid, which is where your
So-
horse is still painted from.
Talabar is leading us to
Shattered Cliffs.
Shattercliff. And you are arriving, and y'all didn't overpass anybody, which is weird. But if, like, while y'all are, like, letting your horses get a little bit of water during the night, you can notice that now there seems to be hoof prints that you're following.
Mm.
So it seems they had horses staked in the woods.
Had a meetup.
like, yeah, of larger creatures rather than hooved
They
people.
had a getaway horse.
Yeah, they had getaway creatures.
Yeah, makes sense.
And but y'all get to Shatter Cliffs, and you look around as like there's like a couple dozen buildings, like some of them collapsed in, some of them still standing, but you can see campfires down there.
Interesting.
And I think that is where we will end the session, boys.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Dang. So, if y'all are enjoying this, don't forget to follow. We'll be back next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central again. To check out the first episode, go to Phoenix Nation. That's PNHNX Nation on YouTube, and you can watch the first episode if you missed that. All the episodes will be uploaded to the Phoenix Nation from the live stream every Friday. So if you miss an episode, just go there on Friday. It'll be there at either 12 or 2. Most likely 12 p.m. Central Time. But any closing statements from the guys?
Ready to fuck some shit up.
Yeah. I looked at our time, saw where it was, and was like, next session's gonna be the good combat session.
Oh yeah.
The good.
It's been great, y'all. Happy to have y'all along for the ride, and looking forward to see what kind of shenanigans we can get up to next week.
Oh,
Mac
we
is
didn't.
pleased to have prey in sight.
I just realized we didn't actually say what subclasses y'all were, because y'all are all level 3.
We will find out in combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's why I didn't say it.
Suspense.
I didn't even tell them my class.
I don't even know
Yeah.
anybody's classes.
Yeah.
All I know is this guy's wearing chainmail, so like
I'm
that doesn't
enjoying.
mean much of anything.
I got wraps around my hands and a quarterstaff. You do with that what you will.
You'll do that with what you will. So yeah, tune in.
Sounds like an edgy wizard to me.
100%.
So tune in next week, and you can figure out what classes we are and what subclasses we are.
Alrighty, right.
Well, next time. y'all.
And remember, stay salty.
Stay
All the thought.